anything that technically changes, but you go from the struggles in California to now in the last 4 games, batting 50% of the power play. Is it just strictly a confidence type of thing?
Are you talking team play or power play?
Power play.
Oh.
Power play, just specifically.
Well, there was some details that were missing early on. There was some sort of fundamentals that we always revert back to that needed to be tightened up. We had a couple good meetings, got them tightened up, and now seems to be back in a good spot to grow from. Doesn't mean there's tougher challenges ahead.
Right, and with that second unit, would it be accurate to say they might be a little bit more direct in their approach than the number one unit because of the personnel, or how would you respond to a comment like that?
Well, I think they're a little bit in generally. Just start that over. They are more of an inside power play, and so the shot makes a lot more sense. They're also big body, strong guys along the walls that we know we can get a puck back from the wall, but we can also win a battle in and around that net, and so that's something we try and get ourselves directed to, but also build our options off of.
What are you liking best about the power play right now? I mean, the puck movement looks great. I mean, what are you taking pleasure from it right now?
It's always our retrieval mindset. It's they can all pass. We've got guys who can do lots of good things, but when we're looking to retrieve pucks off of 3 different areas, that's faceoffs, entries, and attacks. When we're on that part of our game, good things usually come from that.
Seems like one of those practices where everyone's having a good time. Could you give me the correlation or the psychology for a coach of a performance like the game you guys had yesterday, where Arnie thought it was one of your best games of the year, and what it does to the mindset of a team going forward after that?
Well, just in the back of your mind, there's that affirmation of how we do things and why we're doing things. And so you put that effort forward. You put the detail into that effort. You also play together as a team, and you come up with a performance like that, and it feels right. And so and come back to work here this morning knowing that what felt right is how we want to move forward.
Davis, you got 3 goals last night from your back end. I think you only had 6 so far prior to the game from defensemen. So what does that development mean? One was on the power play with Neil, but to start getting some more offense from your blue liners, what does that do for the team as a whole?
Well, it makes you multi-dimensional. I think if you look around the league, it's a really important part of rush play. It's a really important part of ozone play is to create numbers and create numbers with a 5-man attack, and that's exactly where those guys come from and add to, and something we want to build on.
Obviously, we all know what Josh is capable of offensively, but would you say that for all your blue liners and the way your team plays with that sort of 5-man attack, that everybody's capable of jumping up into the play and chipping in offensively when the situation requires it?
Well, I think everybody has to be. Teams in this league, they track so darn hard, and they play with numbers in their own zone so tight that if you're not sort of equalizing your opportunity with that 5-man attack, or using your D, or using movement, or having them become part of the options, becomes really tough to create offense, and so it's critical in today's game.
Would you think of Logan Stanley's howitzer?
I was waiting to see the register on the scoreboard on the velocity of it, because I was curious, because Nyquist took a shot right before that, and it might have got to about 22 miles an hour. I wanted to see what Stan's was, because it probably topped that.
Yeah, went from the change up to the fastball.
Right.
Yeah, because you handle the forwards, and with the context that you always want to keep the needle moving forward. But to finally get the 12 forwards, who I'm guessing you guys had envisioned as a coaching staff, all together for one game for the first time this season, how much of a luxury was that, Davis, in rolling the lines?
It's always important, because you're trying to sort of stack things in your advantage, whether that's offensively or defensively, and whether that can be a straight-up matchup, or you're doubling a match, or you're coming back with a line that you're trying to take an offensive advantage with. It just gives you more cards to play, if you will. And I thought that was really beneficial in our game last night, and hopefully we can continue to roll with it.
I don't know if you count handoff shifts or not, but it's at least to the naked eye, it seemed like there were more handoff shifts last night than there might have been in most of, if not all of, the previous 18 games.
Well, that's good hockey. When you're setting your next line mate up, you're setting your next group of 5 up with either a puck possession or a positional advantage. That's how you get that sort of 1%, 1%, 1%. Next thing you know, you're putting a puck in the other team's net. So it's important. It's winning hockey, especially in second period situations. It's something that we want to continue to build upon because home or road changes a little bit. But it's always good to have as that part of in your game.
Not sure if this has to wait till Arnie on Friday morning, but any update on Hayden Fleury, who didn't skate today?
No update from that.